Hey, Nene. What's up, Brooklyn? See, this was a very good interview, but we're going to have to discuss what's up, Nick Nick. We're going to have to discuss what we heard and what we didn't hear. See, people keep taking their personal life and intertwining it with somebody else's personal life. That's the problem. And if you look at the comments, not on his page, but on a lot of other pages, no, they really don't want family together. People really don't want family together. And just listening to this, I get where he's coming from. I get where he's coming from. But I also get where Romeo was coming from. I get where both of them is coming from. Right? So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna wait for a couple of more people to come in the room. We're gonna get into this. Hey Tommy, what's up? Good to see you, bro. Ah, so just give me a second, and we're gonna start this. And I want you guys to listen, because people so miserable. They so miserable in their life and their kids' life. They love to see other people miserable. It's like, me and my family dynamic is terrible. So I like to hear yours. Hear them. Well, my dad this and then my mom that. We're not talking about your mother and your father. Maybe you need to go make an amends with them. But like I said, I get both of their points of view, and both of them are proven to be right. And this is more than money. So everybody come out spoil you, spoil you, spoil you. You're gonna hear him say, and then I found the old interview that they did. Hopefully I can find it. But I wasn't expecting to do this video because I didn't know Matt the P was gonna do this. I didn't know he was gonna do this. No, I didn't know. But let me cut this music down so we can start, because I know I need my nap. Shoot. I needs my nap. Then I come back on. Now this is his name is Nino Brown. Nino Brown, don't strike my, don't strike me, baby. I'm only doing a response. But let's go.
Yeah. A lot of people look at it the wrong way, man. People got to understand that success comes with suffering. They go hand to hand.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And we watch your story. We watch you come out the trunk of the car. We watch you come from New Orleans and take it across the globe, across the world. We watch you, put your family in position. You get what I'm saying?
What the thing is, what I want y'all to know today, it's not about talking or gossiping, because think about when people look at the internet, like we grown now.
Right.
We not on the internet, but our kids could say stuff. And think about it, when this whole thing came out with my son, it's crazy because I'm like, how would you do this to me? Right. I got dudes in the streets, I done laid up under killers and everything. They wouldn't do this to me.
No.
So it's like that support that hurt, but I understand his pain too, and I'm not perfect.
Right.
But in this situation, I'm not wrong. So I don't know. I'm not gonna even accept that because the internet will take it and run with it. And that's the only reason that I came on social media, homie. It was after my son put up a post about me. I'm like, damn, bro, this is about to be Christmas time. Like, why would you do this to me? You see what I'm saying? After all what I done. So if I died in that project, we never would have made it. If I'd have went to the penitentiary, think about it. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Me and my dad, even if we don't see eye to eye, he always gonna win because he put me in this world.
Right.
That's how I was raised.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He the foundation.
He the foundation. Without him, I wouldn't be here. So I always be like, thank you, Dad. Like I'm here. I appreciate you.
Right.
But this is heartbreaking because you got to talk about this. But I think this how God using this for us being from the streets to make us think about it. I'm not the only one going through this.
I'm going through it. With my daughters.
Yeah,
with my daughters.
But think about it, people be afraid to talk about it. Even my
See, this right here. This is right here is what us as parents have to stop doing. Number one, we didn't ask to be here. See, now I understand it from me being a child and also me being a parent. We all should understand both points of view. But we forget, once we're adults, we forget the child, how we felt as a child. Now, we're going to go on and explain more. We're going to go on and explain more. We're going to go on and explain more. But this interview to me is phenomenal. It's just that people didn't catch on to his point of view and they didn't catch on to Romeo's point of view. And I think that even if you're hurt, even though Romeo is the one who set it off, but hey, he has that right too. But there's no way I'm going to have a bunch of people going after my kid just so I can win the argument. No, sorry. And I'm not going to sit up there and we're going to carry on. Let's go.
My own homies, let me tell you something. My own homies say they seen this years ago, but they're like, well, Pete, that's your business, with your family. I don't want to get in the middle of it.
Right.
But I always tell them, man, be truthful. You tell me the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so the thing is, people could be around you, but not listening and not learning. Ever since I've been in the game, everything that I've done, I done feel that so many things, bro. But I never sit around and say, I have nothing. I tell everybody that follow me, never say you broke. So if you're around me, think about it, because life go up and down. How many times you done stumbled and fell and got back up? Let's be honest. Now, if I didn't get back up, it wouldn't be nothing for the family. So that's what I'm saying. You got to have a strong mindset to understand this.
Right.
And everybody don't have that because I can't think out emotions and when I get mad, but I have to deal with reality.
Right.
So think about a lot of stuff that people want to throw at you and talk crazy. So think about Hollywood. I really don't like Hollywood. You don't see me do it. That's why I say product always talent. And so I want to teach people out there that want to get to Hollywood and think that, it's all glitter and glam. You just, what was the girl just came out, Fantasia? Say she don't make the money that y'all think she make.
Right.
Think about it. How many records did Fantasia sell?
Millions.
That's what I'm saying.
Millions.
She sold millions, right?
But she just a rich slave.
Yeah, but think about it though. So the whole thing about Hollywood is to get to Hollywood and then get something else going. So I would think that my son would see that instead of doing this, we get to Hollywood, that was the small piece of it. So now I got people running around, oh P, well, you ain't take care of yourself. How you know that? Let's be honest. So I'm gonna go back, let's go back, I'm gonna give you a teachable moment, right? My son, he's been around for 30 some years. You don't think that he would have been did this?
Yeah. I mean,
let's be honest. Like this kid is smart, bro.
You know what? You right about what you're saying. But you know what the problem is? When you laid out
Now, he's only going to say one. He's only going to say one thing when it comes down to the records. That's because people were showing him other people videos and stuff. But listen, parents, listen. Just because you a hustler, don't make your kids a hustler. Even though we're not talking to see, we ain't gonna put Romeo in the same category as other spoiled kids. And if the kids are spoiled, you made them spoiled, right? We're not gonna do that. And we got a bad habit of doing that, right? So you're gonna get into the business, but just listen. Just listen. He's gonna tell you a teachable moment that's gonna prove both of them right at the same time. This is why you gotta wish them the best. You gotta wish this family the best. And I honestly think that's gonna be another TV show. Father and son healing. Because if he a hustler, they doing this. This sound like a little money, but let's make some money out of this. How do we get back on track? Here come another TV show. Romeo and his father get back on track. I'm just throwing that out there if they didn't think of it already. But let's go.
what you did, a foundation.
Yeah.
You laid a foundation that he could stand on, and you was always there. You the shoulder he could stand on.
We together.
But he got spoiled.
Yeah.
And entitled.
Yeah.
And felt like daddy always was the one that did it, so daddy gonna do it.
But think about this. Who could I blame at 33 years old? Y'all wouldn't even, if that would have been me.
This right here is where Master P is wrong. Yeah, you laid down the foundation, but Romeo worked. It ain't nobody, you can't give somebody something and they can't do it. They can't do it. He's gonna even say himself, this boy been working since 12 years old. How can you be spoiled and entitled, but been working since you was 11 years old at the same time? You can't say, oh, I set it up. Okay, you set it up. But Romeo had to put in that work. That's Romeo on them records. Whether you like it or not, it's Romeo on them records. Whether you like it or not, it's Romeo on the Disney Channel. He's still bringing in money. He's not just sitting home living a life. He's working. You know how long it is on them daggone when he did Disney? You know how long it is on the daggone set? He's a little boy, 12, 14, 15 hours. The boy is working. So here we go again, keep sitting up there and saying, letting people say he's entitled. No, he's not one of them kids. He's not. He's one of them kids that he had to like to work just to work. Okay? We're going to finish with this. Like I said, I'm not on either side because I see both points of view. I see both points of view. But Master P is going to say a lot without saying a lot. You just got to listen. Let's go.
and I just fell off, y'all just would have been laughing like, oh, okay, he's done. Think about it. So if you could do that long in life and destroy everything that we have instead of coming to me, bro, I know I'm a street dude. I know I scream and holler sometimes. Think about it, but I do it out of love because it took a bunch of my kids away on a bad direction. So y'all don't know that. Y'all don't see. Me and Snoop talked about this. All our kids done went left.
Right.
But man, I didn't went through this with my daughter. But I could be truthful with it because think about some of the things people say. I just slept on people's houses, ready to go light it off.
Right.
Think about it.
Right.
Then I wouldn't come back home. Man, my son came up with all this stuff. They did the same thing for my brother. When my brother died, my family was going to say, oh, this changed this. Let's talk about how good of a person. No. My brother was a hustler.
Right.
He went to school, he played basketball with his hustle, so I had to get the rest of the family the hard truth that people didn't want to deal with. Say, look, man, how we gonna break this? And I gotta do something to break this negative curses and cycles that we have. But if I laid under the thing and even with my daughter, if I say, everything that happened to my daughter was a church. This didn't happen overnight. This happened 9 years ago. We've been struggling with this, bro. Like, think about it. So none of my kids have been in these bad places I done been. I done had to deal with people that I know what these people on. Even the boyfriend was on drugs too. But my son won't make it all about the boyfriend. So, I'm sleeping in my house. I'm thinking, man, well, I got to go. And then my cousin, he did 22 years. He thinking, man, we need to get the boyfriend. And I'm like, man, I thought about it. I said, man, look, there was a church of my daughter.
Right.
This couldn't last that long. Keep doing that.
Right.
And then fentanyl is like, bro, like, let's be real.
That's
a little piece of it,
yeah,
you out of here.
For real though.
And so my thing is, I said, I don't breathe like everybody else. I hurt. Ain't gonna tell me how to grieve, homie.
Can't nobody tell you how to get mad and how to grieve. And not just that, when we were coming out hustling, we didn't have fentanyl.
No.
We had 2 substances that we sold, that hard and that soft.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And they might have that boy,
yeah,
but we ain't even mess with that. I mean, I dealt with y'all.
Yeah.
But
we think about it though, right? We had junkies, alcoholics, everything in our family. But we knew it and we recognized it and we talked about it as a family.
Right.
Think about it. This generation want to hide it. They go on social media. They go, oh, my daddy screaming at me. He won't take his granddaughter. He don't like, man, so I got 30-something-year-old girls. If I tell them something you don't want to listen, then you got to go stay with your mama. I'm not putting you out of my house. You going with your mama that stay in the house that I'm paying for. Think about it. So you really privileged because you never get put out. They got homeless people. You look at all the things that's going on, man, how people just talking.
See, it really is all about the control. Master P, let go of the control. All of us parents want our kids to do what we say. But in reality, that's not how it goes. Sometimes you got to sit back and listen to your kids. You can't keep saying I, and I. And their mind is, what about me? I heard this story a million times already. I'm speaking from a point of view as a child. You want them to understand your struggle, but your struggle is not their struggle. It's not their struggle. I know you've been there, but as what I see, one of the problems is I. You don't I just do the whole daggone video, and it's what I say. And if you don't listen, then you are now a bad kid. It's like you got to give your kids a chance to F up, which I'm quite sure you probably have, but you got to love them through it. You got to love them through it. You got to love your kids through it. Ain't no it wasn't for me. Well, it wasn't for me. Well, it wasn't for me. That's why your kids got rebellious. That's what started the rebellion in a child. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect enough for my dad. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm saying that's how kids think. I'm not perfect enough. He want perfection. He only know me if I get like all A's. Damn, if I get a B, I'm out the wheel. So yeah, Romeo is right on that behalf. It is his pride. He's here. This is about his pride. Romeo is absolutely right. But so is his father. Running it on the social media. But you could have just left that there. That could have been left right there. It could have been left right there. And I'm gonna see you later, kid. I, you know. And then people, again, social media always makes it worse. Social media always makes it worse. So now you got the people in Little Romeo camp, but your dad said this. Baby, Little Romeo gonna do his interview next. He gonna do his interview next, baby. Because he gonna have to counteract all of this. And then Master P, oh shucks, did you hear what your son said? Stop making it seem like your kids and your parents are your enemies. We are not each other enemies. We're gonna go through stuff. But it's not like I'm the best. I thought the best. I'm the one that's honest. I'm the one wanting to get us out there. Okay, fine. Okay, but the kids have to keep worshiping you forever because you made it. They did not ask to be here. They did not. They gotta worship you, not just you in particular, Master P, but we're talking about parents. Yes, I'm so happy you made it. I had to think about that too. Nene, come on up. Co-host, if you can. If you're at work, then you're at work. But come on up, Nene. I forgot. The people like you too. The people like Nene too. If you could come up, Nene, come on up. If you're at work, it's all right. But I had to learn that lesson too. Because I'm like a go-getter. See, that's why I say when people say I laid this out. And if it wasn't for my mom's or it wasn't for the father, then no, baby, you can lay whatever you want out for kids. That does not mean that doesn't mean it's for them. It's just that it was for Romeo. And my daughter's one way, I could lay the red carpet out for my son. That don't mean he gonna walk it. That doesn't mean he gonna walk it. And I say all that to say what I'm gonna say next. Now let's go. Let's listen a little bit more.
But they don't really know the truth. So let me break the truth down. How much you think Tyler Perry pay actors and actresses? Be honest. How much you think?
Millions.
See, you're wrong. Tyler Perry, Google this, y'all. Tyler Perry actors get $60-something thousand. You see what I'm saying? So if Tyler Perry make $280 million off a project, that's his money.
Right.
You signed up for the $60,000. I don't care how long it is. That's all you're gonna get.
That's what you signed for.
That's what you signed for. Okay.
And then nobody made them sign nothing.
No.
Right.
So think about it. Now the difference is Hollywood won't break me down because I'm an independent dude and I don't need it. Think about it. So now, what do you think you make on the Nickelodeon show? Because my son said he made $50 million.
No, he didn't say that. You said that, and I got the interview. And you said you got 50. And at that point, he's in 8th grade. He's in 8th grade, Master P. When that was stated, he was in 8th grade. I'm gonna find it though. Let's go.
No, they don't pay like that.
What do you think they pay? What, Juggy, Google the highest paid star on Nickelodeon. That's anybody can do that. The journalists can do this too if they really, because this is how we got to educate our people. Because everybody want to get the Hollywood.
Watch this.
Love and Hip Hop came to me last year, and they offered me, you ain't gonna believe it. They said I would be the highest paid on Love and Hip Hop Miami. They said we'll give you $30,000. I said, what the fuck is $30,000? I make $50,000 to $60,000 a month.
See what I'm saying?
What I'm gonna do with $30,000 for a season?
Okay.
Oh, you gonna get exposure.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna get
I don't want no
followers.
exposure. I gotta take care of my family.
See?
So think about, I can't take care of my family off of no Hollywood salary. I've always been an entrepreneur. I don't care if I fall off. I've never been broke.
Ain't never gonna be broke.
I ain't. Because broke is a state of mind, dog.
That's right.
So think about it. I'm a billionaire. I'm on my way to it. Think about it. I done lost millions. I ain't mad at nobody.
And took care of people.
I'm still taking care of them. People say, well, why are you going in the hood taking? I've been doing that for 24 years and think I'm gonna stop because my son angry and upset and he leaching out. Man, mental illness is real. I can pray for him, but the business ain't gonna be the same because you done exposed a whole bunch of stuff that don't need to be exposed because it's not really no exposure.
That's what I want to ask you.
Hold on, I want to get this. How much is the highest paid?
All right, so the highest paid Nickelodeon star is Ariana Grande. She worth about 150 million.
But how she started?
Started out being cook when she was 13. She quickly parlayed her success to TV, and she was cast on the Nickelodeon show Victorious as Cat Valentine. However, Grande didn't make a fortune on Nickelodeon. TMZ uncovered that she only made $9,000.
Wow.
And what year was that?
2009.
2009. My son was on Nickelodeon at 2003 to 2006. And we shot the show in Canada. So if you shoot a show in Canada, that means you're going for tax breaks. and all that. It's not so I just want to educate the people to that, right? So back then, the Olsen twins made $2,400 an episode. So I'm just saying, she made $9,000. My son probably made $5,000 an episode, right?
Right.
No, let's say $10,000. He had 53 episodes. 53 episodes times 10,000. I'll give him an extra 1,000. How much is that, Jay? Huh? 530,000.
Half a million, a little bit over.
$500,000 from 2003 to 2006. Now think about that.
Now you gotta pay taxes on.
Okay, so that think about it.
Okay.
You gotta pay taxes. But if you won't pay my taxes, like so I had a tax problem. Think about it. I had a tax problem that I paid and everybody running on the internet saying, my son used his money to pay your taxes. No, how you gonna pay my taxes if you only made, you ain't even make that. My tax problem was in 2004. I would have been gone. He went from 2003 to 2006 to get 500. So if he was making 15 an episode, say for instance, if it was 15 episodes a year. So 2 episodes, that would be 2003 to 2004. How much? Times 10. And that's a high number. I'm gonna just say it. 150. My taxes worth millions of dollars. That's what I'm saying. All y'all don't get it, y'all, because y'all ain't doing it because all y'all see somebody on TV. So think about it. At this time, you got 150. My taxes is millions. Y'all know that was the biggest thing. Oh, everybody laugh at Master P over what he done. But look how God worked. You got to give something up.
Right.
That's what I gave up.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. But that's what I gave up for my family. Because if I would went to jail, what would they be? None of them, they would have been back in the ghetto. Instead of me holding on to the house with the gold ceilings and all, I gave it to the people.
Man.
Let's
How
be
I'm
honest.
living. BET, how I'm living.
Think about it.
Cribs.
MTV, because I started that. But guess what? I said, okay, y'all want it? Take it.
Not just that, you the first one to put their family on outside the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
Before that,
Yeah.
you put your brothers on, you put family
Well, but think about
on.
it. Even my brothers right now. Think about it. My son going to my brothers and all this stuff. But man, let me tell you something. Me and my brother said, look, even with C put himself in jail. You know how many people mad with me? Stop, man. I got C out of jail so many times. And even when I was dealing with them tax situations, think about it. I'm sending money to somebody that's ungrateful and mad at me, and I still love them. Man, I knocked something off behind C.
But why this?
No, but listen to this. And Silk, me and Silk don't see eye to eye sometimes, but we family, we keep our business where it's at because we get through it. Silk a hustler.
Yeah.
Silk will always have some money. Think about it. Even though family don't get together. So think about it. Even with my mom left me as a kid and went off because her and my dad wasn't getting together. Me and my brother went to go live with my grandparents. Guess what? When my mom came back from Chicago, who she staying with? She started, I done made it now. I got her a house in Texas.
Right.
Then when she ain't want to stay on her own, she go stay with my sister G. Then she go stay with Silk. Then she stay with me. Think about it. That's love. You don't turn your back on your family members, or you don't.
No. This right here. Oh yeah. This right here is proof. See, this is why his son said, you gotta heal. You got to heal. You spin it as don't turn your back on your family. But how did you feel when your moms left? How did you feel when you had to be left with your grandparents? See, and Romeo has to understand too. Your father can't give you guys what he don't have to give you. He only can give it to you the best way he can. He only can give it to you the best way he can. His mother left him. His dad did what he wanted to do, which he's gonna try to justify that, make it sound like it's a normal thing. It technically it is normal, but it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. But he was a hurt kid. And then he has to stop thinking that if it wasn't for him. See, this is why people they be like, nah, don't do me no favors. That would be the main reason why somebody would say, nah, don't do me no favors. Nah, I'm good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gary. It's true. But see, you nobody want to hear that all day. If it wasn't for me, nobody want to hear that. Nobody. It may sound good to you, but it don't sound good to the people. Nobody want to hear that. Well, it wasn't for me. And if I didn't do this, then no. You got on, you put your family. You would never ever hear Damien, no, Keenan Wayans. You would never hear Keenan Wayans saying over and over again, well, if it wasn't for me, his family speak for him. Wasn't for me, it wouldn't be no Wayne and brothers. Wasn't for me, it wouldn't be no Sean. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. And that's what you constantly is saying. And then when they called your son entitled and spoiled, you sat there and you let them say that when you know he's not. When you know that boy been working since he was 11. Yes, you taught your kids the game. You supposed to. And then when they didn't do things your way or the way you said, or they wasn't that perfect as you wanted them to be, then they're written off. Then it's okay. You don't want to be straight A's. You don't want to do this. Like you said, and then now go stay with your mother. Nah. You can't do that to your kids. Because now that's what puts them in a rebellious state. Now they want to be rebellious. But the kids don't understand what they're really hurting themselves. You're really hurting yourself. But it don't take away that, no, you got, see, again, he's saying throughout the whole entire video, it's I, me, wasn't for me, me. Yo, some of them kids said, damn this, I'll stay on the street. I'll stay on the street. I'll stay on the corner. Nobody want to hear that. And people think that's normal. That's no. But we gotta understand also, like I said, I'm gonna keep flipping because I get both sides of it. I get both sides of it. Yes, you know what? We should be happy that you took a stand. You wanted more out of life, but it don't take away that it ain't like you saved your money and got $10,000. You got the money from an inheritance check. So that's just like somebody saying to you time and time again, well, if your grandfather didn't pass, you wouldn't be nobody. If your grandfather didn't pass, you wouldn't be nobody. And he would think, yes, I would. I would have been somebody. See, when you flip it, it don't sound good. Imagine every day somebody saying, well, if your grandfather ain't leaving no insurance, you wouldn't be nobody. Well, it wasn't for your grandfather. Wasn't for your grandfather. You don't make somebody feel like they are nobody and you made them. You may have helped them, but if they couldn't do the work, they couldn't do the work. They can't do the work, they cannot do the work. Exactly, Gary. Exactly. Exactly. Mm-hmm. But Pete, he's set in his ways. He's set in his ways. But uh Romeo got him talking though. See, none of them can check. There ain't nobody checking Pete. Romeo like, damn this, I am. No, he's far from broke. He's far, far, far from broke, baby. He far from broke. He was just talking about, a lot of stuff. And as we see, like I said, he's making what Romeo said is true. Everything is about me, 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 I, me, I. And that takes away, you kill somebody. It's like you killing people like they self-worth, but without knowing that you're doing that. And people will be like, they can say whatever they want in the comments. I don't care what you say in the comments. But if it was done to you, you wouldn't like it. You would not like it. You wouldn't like it. That's just like us, Sissy Houston. Let's not forget Dionne Warwick and Sissy are cousins. Okay, even though they took Whitney everywhere. No, Whitney is the one who had the better voice. Whitney is the one, you understand what I'm saying? Just thank her mother, but her mother was proud of her child. Yes, it was me, but damn girl, you could sing. Damn, well, my daughter got a beautiful voice. Now you sit back and be proud of your kid. Give them their props. You ain't see Sissy and Dion in every video. Wasn't for me. Well, it was me. Was it for me? Nah. Y'all may have been her way in, but she still has to perform. Romeo still had to perform. And think about it. As he's making all that money, or making money, period, where's his childhood? He's with you all the time. He's in the studio. Hey, Chris, how you doing? I got you. I know what you meant. Yeah, he be capping. And then he gonna say Romeo said, no, Romeo didn't say that he made that 50. And then I don't know if I passed it or not. Then he go, oh yeah, we put the money in a pot. No, that's not how it go. It ain't no pot. And then, well, as an artist, no. You have to sit up there. He's supposed to have that money supposed to have been turned over to him when he turned 18 years old. That money that he made was supposed to be in a. He's supposed to have put that money away. It's supposed to be in a trust. That his money was supposed not in a pot because you're making all of your own money, right? You're the hustler, right? So that means you didn't have to touch Romeo money at all. His money should have been in the trust growing. But he said he put it in the pot. No, his money ain't had no business in the pot. So yes, see, that's what I said. People not listening. They're not listening. So Romeo did contribute. Romeo contribute. But again, you keep saying and it's the way it's supposed to be. This the way it's supposed. No, no, and no. That's why a lot of these kids are all messed up. Now some kids are messed up, but like I said, Master P stuck in his ways, and where would they be if it wasn't me? Well, man? Now you see why somebody be like, "F that, nah, no, thank you, nah, we good." Nobody wants to hear that ish all day. Nobody want to hear that shit all day. Every time we talking, well, it wasn't for me. Well, I got this and I got that. You're gonna do it under my rules. Nobody want to hear that shit all day, every day. You can't even have a regular conversation because it's gonna be that same conversation all the time. And nobody want to hear is, well, if you don't do what I say, well, you ain't getting no money. So did what's that girl? So did Drew Barrymore. So did Drew Barrymore, and she had to take her parents to court. That boy who played in Home Alone, he had to take his parents to court, and he's avoiding the fact that Romeo worked. But see, Romeo's going. But that's why Romeo's rebelling now because he's like, "F that." You want to stop thinking taking away my worth. I got some worth too. But I'm still with Master P though. You didn't have to blow it. Had to blow it up. But I'm just saying, let's go.
Expose your business. What you gonna do? So if you hurt me, you can't pay these. I just told y'all. So y'all thought that Romeo paid my tab. I just told y'all, like on a high level, right? So he just got to educate. He could have came to me and asked
Like
that.
a player.
So, but think about this, homie. So all that time, what y'all don't know, I'm having trouble. I put the money in one pot.
You hear that? You hear that?
Think about it. I put the money in one pot. Everybody constantly taking out the pot. Because I can't even do nothing with my money. Dang. Think about it. If you're a street dude, you understand.
Right.
So now the pot keep boop, 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 boop. Yo, you 30-something years old now, but you don't even want to listen to me. You tell me I want to do my own thing. I get a text because I'm thinking all this stuff about my daughter. I'm already messed up. But, kids play games because they know we ain't going to get on social media. So I'm like, okay, when I was in the streets, I was the best I could be in the streets. When I got into corporate America, I'm the best I could be. That's why I say product outweighs talent. And I go on social media. Look at all my posts. I never said nothing negative about my kids, my son, none of that.
Now, you heard, like I said, you heard it come out of his mouth. He said the money was all, no. You was doing that. Like I said, what he's doing is really proving what Romeo said was true. Yes, Gary. Exactly. What you're proving now is what Romeo said was true. But like I said, it's okay though, because if they do want to keep up the lifestyle, then my money got to go in the pot. It should have went in the trust fund, but it went in the pot. So they was able to keep moving higher and higher and higher, right? But see, again, he keeps saying me. Nah, give that boy his credit. That boy worked hard. It wasn't you who worked hard. It was him who was working hard. You can't just say, well, no, Romeo had to sing because he wanted to sing. He didn't have to act, but he wanted to act. So Romeo always had a working mentality. Stop with the spoiled entitlement shit. Like Romeo said, y'all all of y'all, y'all both need some y'all do need counseling. Y'all need to sit back and get counseling together. And then, you're mad because Romeo was talking about the church stuff. Now you talk about God and stuff, but then y'all gonna head in yes, that's right, Gary. But I don't even think that Romeo cared about that part. I just think that what he cared about isn't he doesn't acknowledge nobody but him. He doesn't acknowledge nobody but him. It doesn't take away that yeah, he did what he had to do. Don't take away it was his spark. It was his spark. It was his idea. This is what I want to do. And even in one video, I think I showed it. He was like, yeah, and I like to thank my wife. Remember, she was supposed to be his first rapper. Well, she was the first rapper on No Limit, right? She was. And then because Romeo was very, at that age, for the kids, very good to look at, Romeo had something about him. He had something about him that he knew he could market. Like the girls love him. I can market that. Ain't nothing wrong with that neither. But damn, don't make it seem like I wouldn't be nothing without you. Like everybody's nothing. As a child, I wouldn't like that. I would not like that. But let's carry on. People could say, everybody got their point of view. But put yourself in a child predicament. Well, if my father would have made it for me, no, baby. What if your father or mother would have made it for you and still make you feel like shit? What if they still would have been like me, I, while you working your ass off, while you working your behind off? That's just like when them rich parents, when they have companies and they turn it over to their kids, and their kids put in a lot of work to keep the company going. Well, it was my company. Was it for me? No, but the kids is what's operating it. It's like, don't take away the work that they put in. It wasn't you alone or by yourself. And that's why you and your family keep bumping heads, because they tired of hearing that shit. The ego does do that. Yes. Let's go. Like I said, I'm speaking from being an adult, and I'm also speaking of being a child. So this is not to say, but I'm just saying what we're hearing. This is what we're hearing. And you cannot dispute. He didn't say me, and I, the whole damn video.
All the time is positive. Why you gonna mess that up just because you angry and upset when you could come to the house? Unless you got other alternatives, you running with the wrong people, they not telling you the truth.
I know what it is. It's entitlement and it's the mom. The mom. He said mama was right.
So but how mama was right, but think about it. Mama living with her boyfriend in the house I'm paying for, but I love her that much that I don't even want her not to be happy. Be happy. I'm taking care of both of y'all. Now, would you do that? Let's be honest. That's how real life. I'm taking care of both of them. I'm doing it because, man, look, I'm cool. Y'all can stay in here.
Get the fuck.
Get out. Look. Get out. Look.
Again. When you say, well, he said mama was right. His mother is right. And again, you see how quick he brought it back to, I'm paying for the house they're both in. Like that woman didn't bear 7 of your children. That woman bared 7 of your kids. I don't hear at one point in time she took you for child support. I don't hear at one point in time. I know she wanted her money. You didn't want to give her money. So yeah, you paying for it, but it was due to her. It was she didn't clean you out. She didn't get alimony. Come on now. So it ain't like the house you bought her. No, she got 7 kids. He got 2 outsider kids, which he's gonna, they came to terms that, hey, it happens. But to a little boy who looked up to his mother and a little boy who looks up to his father and see his father as a righteous man. I mean, now that he's older, which I didn't even know Romeo got 2 kids now. I'm like, down, supposed to have 1, but there's 2 of them out there. But either way, what men don't understand is until they get older and they slip up. But at that point in time, when they're kids, it's like you broke up the family. You broke up the family, and my mom just hurt. My mom just crying. I don't see my mother eating. She done got on substance over this. But at the end of the day, I just said that, Starlight. But so what? So what? The key word you got there, Starlight, is was. Was using drugs. Was. And you don't know what made her get there. But at the end of the day, she bore that man 7 kids. Did we forget that? She was using drugs like people use drugs. Shit. Even though that Zaza is natural, but Zaza is still a drug. It still alters your mind. And people be smoking that Zaza, so they can't smoke it no more. A lot of people smoke Zaza. She can't take care of herself, and Master P is still paying her bills. She can't what? She still have young kids from Master P, Starlight. What? I don't get your point. Master P is paying the bills for his kids. He ain't paying her bills. There are still kids in that house. She was with this man since high school. She was there from the beginning. She wasn't on drugs when if you know the story, and her family helped out and stuff when they were struggling together and they didn't have nothing together. Nobody was complaining about her drugs then. While he was out there keeping her home and pregnant, and not to mind you, she was an artist herself. She was an artist. She helped him. And every time he turned around, the lady was pregnant. And he's still he's still pumping everything in town. That man got a lot of energy. Master P, you got a lot of energy. Jeez. So people, drugs. Okay, and was she on drugs after all her 7 kids? We don't know what that lady went through. Thank you, Gary. But you go like somebody, like you supposed to discredit somebody's whole entire life because they became on drugs. Okay, they got on drugs. She's off drugs now. She's off. I'm telling you, man, the people is crazy. They make it like, well, Then he had to see his moms like that. He had to see his moms like that on drugs too. No kid want to see that. No kid wants to see that. The house that I'm paying for. Yeah. You got kids there, don't you? The kids that don't do what you say. Then you did a whole television show. And that television show, of course, she helped them start the business. That's what women do. You got dreams. Come on, baby. We're gonna do these dreams. Yes. We're gonna do these dreams. Yes. We got hopes in your dreams. I got you. And every time you turn around, girl pregnant, lady pregnant. And then he got the other daughter, Symphony. She's everywhere with Master P. So you got Symphony and you have Romeo there with him everywhere. What happened to the other kids? Yeah, they've been in high school. You know what I'm saying? That man put his kid's son money in a pot when it should have been in a trust fund growing. And a lot of things, you know, you're a hustler. We don't know what you told that boy. Like, yeah. A lot of things was done without little Romeo or Romeo's knowledge. Well, that's not nobody's fault. He's just a kid. So of course the parents is going to handle the business. The parents is going to handle the business. God bless you too, sweetie. But still, if somebody is on drugs and stuff, don't I mean, if they get off drugs, be happy for them. Be happy for them. Be happy for them. Be happy. We got to bring people together, not tear them apart. Bring them together. That's why Master P, his son was like, oh, we're going to have to start doing things a little bit different. See, Romeo is probably about the only one. Let me go at this man. Let me go at him. You know? So, like I said, I'm speaking from both points of view. Because at the end of the day, you know, I don't know. We don't know what made Romeo say through the internet. Even though he said, I'm going to get your attention now. It's a shock factor. I just want to know, why do black women always bashing black men? You ain't heard me bash this man at all. I'm speaking upon what the man is saying. You would never hear me say, oh, he's a bad. No, I did not say that. I didn't say he was bad. But you so quick to bad. I didn't even see that comment. I'm glad you got out of here, Starlight. Why does black men always got to bash black women? What's your point? Why? Like I said, this is not about that. It's about being an adult. This is about being a child. This is what this is about. This is about how parents feel about certain things and how kids feel about certain things. Because if you are an adult, you once was a child. And a lot of children hold stuff in. A lot of kids hold stuff in where parents may think they was perfect or whatever. It doesn't take away from your parenthood if a child said, well, I wish you would have did this. I wish you would have did this. I wish you would have did that. You know, because a parent is always going to let a child know everything that you did. And parents only could do the best they can do. You know, in his mind, you know, I want to get out of Calio. I want more in life. So he already snapped into business mode because his father wasn't there and his mother left. So what Romeo was looking for, Master P can't get from me. No, them feelings and emotions that you have, Romeo, he doesn't. He's wired differently. He's wired differently. And I think I said that from the beginning. That's why I said this is deeper than money. This is deeper than money, baby. But see, people gonna keep spinning it and making it seem like it's about money. It's not. It's not.
But that ain't me, because my heart real, because I love this woman because she had my kids.
Right.
But what I told her is, let me tell you something. And I never, sometimes you got to be truthful with your kids. I stopped messing with his mama when I was in Richmond. That's a long time. I didn't want the lifestyle that she living, not saying nothing wrong about it, but even the people she around. I didn't want that. I ain't into what they into.
Right.
So I'm like, I ain't mad at you. You got to go live your life.
Right.
But that's how I end up having my daughter. I'm not perfect. I'm telling y'all.
No, nobody.
So what you don't want me to do? So think about it. My dad got kids outside my mom.
Right.
My sister had that same problem. But she a G now because she like, I can't do nothing about that because now she got her own kid. Think about it. Then her old man got outside kids. So you got to look at it. But for me, dog, when I was in a project, all the kids that I messed with their mom, I still call them my kids. Some of them bad, some of them been in jail for murder. Oh, man, I'm still, if they mama call me right now, I need a 10,000 out. Here you go. So think about it. Even if Romeo call me right now and say, look, Dad, I need this. We ain't about to do business no more. I'm gonna be there.
But you waste your real on fake people. You waste your real. They ran over your heart.
Yeah.
See, they knew you had a big heart.
Man, let me tell you, I only been jacked by my family. I ain't never been jacked by nobody else. I swear. My cousin here, he'll tell you, ain't nobody else. I done been with Bill Brown, the worst of the worst. I got jacked by my auntie. Think about it. I'm the only black person in New Orleans with a building on Canal Street, right? But I put it in her name.
Why?
But let me show you this.
Why?
Why? Put it in her name, they jacked me out the building. And then guess what happened? Hurricane Katrina came. Because all she was telling me, this is my building, this is in my name. I said, okay, cool. Hurricane Katrina came, washed it away. Guess what they come and look? Nephew, help me. Oh, I didn't have insurance on the building. I said, well, look, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. All I can do is pray for y'all.
Right.
Because y'all like think about it, even all my other family members. So now Romeo gonna get with all my family members that don't like me,
right,
that want me for money. Like all they do, oh, I love you. If I say, I'm gonna give you something.
See, that's a problem. That is a problem. And sort of, kind of, Master P, you sort of, kind of, sort of. You started that by giving. You sort of, kind of did that. And then on top of that, you make it worse. Y'all better listen to me. You're going to need it from me. You're going to do what I say. And well, if I told you to do this, when being that you didn't do that, which that part is true, it's true. You got to get yourself together. You got to have a plan. You got to strategize. But everybody is not going to do it the way you do it and the way you want them to do it. And especially when you have kids, the way you do that with other people is different from the way you do that with your kids. Because they're going to fail. They're not going to be, and you got to let them know, I love you regardless. You my kid. Okay, you saw me fall, now you get back up. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's how you say it. And there's some kids you got to leave alone. Yes, some kids, especially if you're from the streets and stuff like that. Some kids, yeah, you got to leave them alone. And just like some parents, you got to leave them alone. But this is not toxic between him and Romeo. This is just something that they're going through. Like if you had a toxic parent or a toxic kid, then I can see all the hate. But this is not toxic. It's not. That's why I said they're going to get over this. This is not toxic. What you saying is true, and what Romeo was saying true too. Neither one of you are lying. Neither one. I mean, his money shouldn't have been in the pot though. But neither one of you lying. Neither one. Both of you guys are telling the truth. Both of you guys are speaking your feelings. Both of you guys are speaking your emotions. And when they're speaking it, you need to listen to what each other is saying. Stop pushing off all the work. That boy is 33. He been working since he was 11. Out of 33 years, out of 33 years, he been working damn near 20 of them, 21 years. Out of 33 years, that boy been working damn near 21 years. Out of 33 years. Why nobody hasn't say, you know what, this boy 33, he been working 23 years of his life. But entitled and spoil you. How you entitled and spoil you when you've been working 23 years out of 33? I work since I'm 11. I'm spoiled. I see. Of course, that's gonna make Romeo say something now, because nobody's acknowledging his work. Y'all making it seem like he's not talented. He's not doing nothing. He's not in movies. We may not have to like everything. Hey, my Shawnee Pooh. My Tay Poo Poo. I'm gonna be fair, I gotta take my nap. But I'm just saying. And guys, don't forget to hit the like. Hit the like. Let's get these likes up. Please. If you haven't hit the like, hit the like. Right? So, you know, like, and then that's what you should be saying too. You know, yeah, I put my son on, but my son is talented. I put my son on because I knew he can do it. That boy been working since he was 11. See, that's a difference. That's a difference.
And then I stumbled a little bit.
You waste your real. They ran over your heart.
Yeah.
See, they knew you had a big heart.
Man, let me tell you, I only been jacked by my family. I ain't never been jacked by nobody else. I swear. My cousin here, he'll tell you, ain't nobody else. I done been with Bill Brown, the worst of the worst. I got jacked by my auntie. Think about it. I'm the only black person in New Orleans with a building on Canal Street.
My friend.
Yeah.
So what they doing is they utilize, they ganging up. They can't take you up one-on-one. So they got to get together. That's why he name dropped. It's clues in that now.
The street couldn't take me.
Yeah. They can't.
You think I'm gonna do this? Let me tell you what they told me, right? Why you go give back to the community? They didn't say, dude, all my kids that's obedient,
Right.
is good.
Right.
Say, let me tell you something. After I was up on top, and then I stumbled a little bit, think about it. Then my younger kids came up.
Right.
I'll be honest with y'all, I don't even know how to raise girls, but the mama wouldn't do what I say do. Think about it. So I'm telling the mama, like, you got to let me. I want to teach my daughters how to be women and how a man should treat you. Oh, they just need this and that. I'm like, no, they don't need that, especially they got a boyfriend. Because when I was with you, let me tell you what my grandmother did. Romeo was in a project with me when he was 1 year old, and I left. We left out the project after that, so he never seen the real or none of that, right? I'm in a project with my grandmother. My grandmother found out, I'm doing my thing. I got a girl in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My grandmother come in there, cut the lights on. Look at here, little nigga. Ain't nobody slinging no dick in here but Big Daddy, because he's the only one paying bills.
Right.
After that, I know I had to leave. Now I got a kid. I got to get out of these people's house because now I got a child. And I got to take full responsibility. I'm nothing but 18.
A kid with a kid.
Think about it. But I took responsibility, and that's what I still came back when I made it, brought my grandmother 2 houses while she was living. I still helped everybody in the family. Some people not gonna help everybody because they got that kingpin mentality.
Right.
They don't care about us.
No.
So think about it. Then
He done paid $1 billion. He done paid $1 billion in taxes. $1 billion in taxes. He done bought his mama a house in Texas. He done bought his grandmama and them 2 houses. Woo! I know, right, Nicole? Woo! And then, I'm telling you, boy, oh boy, man, oh man, is Chevy. Man, oh man, is Chevy. If you're doing all of this, why? If you're giving them, and then now you're saying, hey, look at me at the 18 machine, but you helped them all, but now you're mad because you helped them all, and now you're mad because they keep asking you, but if you helped them all, maybe you shouldn't have given it to them. Maybe you should have made sure that they all had jobs. They all had a job, and then once they get fired, they're fired. You know, you fired, you fired. You want something, you're going to work for it. You're going to work for it. I'm telling you.
Then people laughing. Romeo put up the thing about the rap snacks. So how could you do all that? But anyway, this is gonna be a teachable moment.
Right. The teacher.
Rap snacks was created with my partner James, right?
James, right?
So think about this. Rap snacks was a promotional bag for Universal.
Right.
So go look at this. It was a promotion. Nobody made money. So I'm just saying, think about it. People go and look back. Romeo put up the little video. But man, come on, bro. James didn't want you on the bag.
No.
James came to me saying, me and James almost fought, dog. We were almost actually fought because James said, I want you on the bag. You the hottest round. I say, but think about it. At the time, I said, James, I don't need to be on the bag. I got my son. I want to put him on the bag. And James said,
sacrifice.
I sacrifice. And guess what? Look
no, that wasn't a sacrifice. He knew that at that point in time that Little Romeo is more marketable. The boy was put on the bag 3 different times. But again, there's nothing wrong with that if you're a businessman. Maybe they didn't see it, but you saw it. I ain't mad at you, Master P. I ain't mad at you. But let's go.
Came back to bite me, but we at Rap Snacks, we ain't make no money for years. Think about you.
I believe that.
No,
You
people
going
laugh
against
at Rap
Lay's,
Snacks.
you going against Doritos.
Bro, we ain't make no money for years.
I
Like we
believe
just started making money.
I know
James,
it.
just when Romeo was a kid, he never signed no deal with Rap Snacks. So because think about, I told you way back for the interview, I said I put all the money in one pot. So you constantly taking out the pie.
Hold up. See, again, that's where Romeo is correct again. Because you signed the contract and you didn't get paid, so it could be promoted. But that's still Romeo's face. So I don't know how it goes down, but you figuring, okay, I'm gonna use him, and when we do get money, it goes in the pot. No, that money does not go in the pot. Again, that goes in the trust fund for Romeo. That boy was used not 1, not 2, but 3. He got 3 different bags. 3 different bags. From him is Little Romeo, and then he got one with Romeo, and then he got one with Romeo as a child, adolescent. Then he got one when he is an adult. So you saying it's marketable to use your son? No, he didn't sign a contract, but that's his face. People are buying it. Whoever bought Rap Snacks, and we still have Rap Snacks today. So whomever bought Rap Snacks were buying Romeo's face at that time. They're buying Romeo's face. You is the brain behind it, but you still taking away from Romeo. You still not giving Romeo his credit. You're still taking the credit.
Constantly taking out the pie. Then I'm saying, if you go and tell, think about it. Miami is a bottle popping place if you're a young man.
Yeah.
California is a bottle popping city if you're a young man. Chicago, you spending how much when you go in the club popping bottles with all your friends and the bottle service and all that? How much you spend?
At least 1,000 to 5,000 a night messing around with that.
Well, some of the ballers even spend more than that.
Yeah.
I seen some tabs.
Think about it.
Yeah.
And then even your friends and all this stuff, man, money don't last. So this is what I realized. My money I got to pay back to people. Other people money, they don't have to pay back. Think about it. Now, do you understand that?
No.
Every time I give somebody something out, it's free money. Like I got a bag with a hole in it. It's go, and then I got to figure out.
Nah, Master P. You can't get out of that. Nah. You have to pay your taxes, Master P. You have to pay your taxes. And yes, Romeo money was used. But it's okay. It's okay. Because it's a family. See, you don't want to say, hey, my son's my rock. You don't want to say we did this. And that's what Romeo wants to hear. He want to hear his he's letting us know right now his contributions. And his father still taking away all of his contributions and keep saying the word me. Is Mickey Mouse getting paid for anything that's Mickey? You got to ask Mickey Terry, which it doesn't matter. Yes, Mickey Mouse does get paid. Mickey Mouse does get paid for anything that's Mickey. He sure enough do. The legit Mickey, yes. The fake Mickeys, the knockoffs, no. But the real, you daggone Skippy. You buy something with Mickey Mouse on it. The people who created Mickey is getting paid. And again, it's not about who's right and who's wrong. People listen because they want to hear, oh, he's right. See, that's not how you fix a family. I'm telling you what he's saying, and I'm telling you what Romeo is hearing. I'm telling you what his other kids is hearing. That's how you mend a family. People trying to make it seem like, well, he did this. Nobody want to hear that shit all the time. Nobody want to hear that every single day. Me. I did it. Nah. People wouldn't like if it was done to them. Maybe Master P don't notice that he does that. Maybe he don't notice it. Maybe he don't notice that. I'm like, okay, again, how will Master P feel they keep throwing up in his face? Well, if Grandpa didn't pass away, where would you be? You wouldn't be where you at. Was it for Grandpa? Grandpa's the one who had the insurance. He could have left it to his kids, but he left it to his grandkids. And he got to hear that shit every day, every argument, all the time. He didn't make himself. His grandfather did in that case. It wasn't even his daddy. It was his granddaddy.
I got to figure out how to go get it back. Everybody not responsible.
No.
His mama get mad with me because I've been paying her bills for over 20-something years. Think about it. But I can't give her the money no more because she not gonna pay the bill. If you got a lady that you ain't been with it, that's this life. That's real life. So think about it. So we already touched the point. And then think about it. James, my dude, he don't want to get in family business. He don't want to say that, but it's the truth. So think about it. Even if you was my partner, I can't talk about your son. You know, but you either part of the problem or part of the solution.
Right.
So a lot, even my family members, I tell my kids, I say, sit back and silent. But look, think about, I told y'all, my kids that's obedient, they got bread. The ones that's disobedient,
they ain't got nothing because they don't want nothing.
They don't want nothing. They're not even looking at the big picture.
They looking at the money.
It ain't about the money.
No, meaning
I'm
like,
educating the world.
Right.
So that's why we use it as an educational moment. We're
Right.
not bashing nobody.
No.
I want people to know because they're going to say,
They going through it.
they got other family members going through it. I got basketball players, moms and dads that's going through it. Think about it.
Yeah.
So that entitlement thing is, but think about it. Even when Romeo put the little post up, he on BT. How did he get the BT? How did he get the bag at 12 years old? I'm just saying to get on the potato chip bag. You wasn't thinking nothing.
No.
Me and James went to every factory. That's how I'm able to build other products now. We went to all these factories. But then, there's somebody say, pay Romeo his money. What money? Okay. Oh, he sold 10 million records.
How?
I don't know. I'm just saying that's what my family's saying. My family's saying that. All I'm saying is y'all Google it.
No, it's impossible.
I know Bow Wow sold 10 million records. And guess what? He don't even have nothing. So
No.
even if you sold 10 million records, like who Bow Wow would be mad at if he sold 10 million? Did Bow Wow sell 10 million records? Google it.
Damn.
See, but this is an educational thing
Yeah.
because they throw us against us, but maybe our kids stop and stop hanging with the wrong people and just come home and get that game.
Bow Wow sold 10 million copies, 14 million did.
Damn.
And guess what? Bow Wow still complaining, right? How many did Romeo sell? No, I want you to know. How many you think?
Man, I don't want to be.
No, you need to be real. Like that's what people.
Honestly?
the truth, yeah.
Under $1 million.
What's poppin', beautiful people? I'm Terrell. I've been a licensed esthetician for
Think about it. That's promotional. So that's what I'm saying. I know y'all want to be in this game. You really don't, because y'all think y'all gonna get rich from the hood. So think about it. How many records is it, Joe?
99,000.
That was in 1 week.
2,000.
That's 1 week.
How many till a day?
Hey, sweetie.
No,
Today, 3 hours, so
no, it got to be 500,000. Today it sold 500,000. I know it wouldn't go because you get the certified thing. It's
How many
certified.
albums you put out?
I mean, you put a lot, but I mean, maybe about 3 albums or so. How many albums you put out? So the main album went gold, right? That's 500,000 because we got the cert. You got to get the certified thing. You got the certified letter on that.
okay, well, 3 albums. Lil Romeo 01, Gang Time 02, Romeo Land.
Okay, how many how all those albums sold?
Romeo. Is gold 500.
See, 500,000 gold for Lil Romeo, which I know. But you
They
get the
always
certified thing when you go. Still
But
not-
nobody ain't think about the budget you got to put up.
Oh, no,
feed,
no.
the house,
So
and
they-
then he said this. I want to say this. He said we grew up in the same house. You know how many people dream to grow up in the same house? That means you was taking care of business. You know how many times I moved trying to be Nino Brown?
Yeah.
I had to move. My daughter said, damn, I just made friends over here. Hey, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
I got to move.
Yeah.
I ain't mad. Hey, look, you could be mad at me. I'm dead.
But think about it though. You a street dude and you know you gotta do what you gotta do.
See?
And think about it, the family. But I'm just saying, What we're talking about now, hopefully this will help save and change
Right.
their lives.
Right.
That people just want to go to Hollywood and think they're going to get rich.
No.
So think about how could you, all the stuff you, so think about this. I've been educating y'all on what to do with y'all money. Get a business, get an LLC, get a big car, a car over 6,000 pounds so you can write it off on your LLC. My son been driving Maseratis, all kind of small cars. You can't even write that stuff, so that means you're not listening to me. You know, at a certain age, kids get to, they want to do whatever they want to do. Think about it. The other people listening, I know people around, man.
It's his money. He didn't say I bought the Maserati. He said he driving around the Maseratis and stuff. Even though you telling him this is the way to do it, I'm with you, Master P. What's up, boss lady? I'm with you, Master P. But for all the people that's saying that he's spoiled and stuff, he bought it himself. Should he have um maybe he didn't wanna use it as a write-off. Maybe he wanted to pay for what he wanted. Cause when you keep writing off too much stuff, then that means you ain't making no money. When you making money, you ain't gotta keep charging it to the game. He wanted to buy his own car. Now, would it have been better if he would have been got his investment? But he good. The boy bought himself a Maserati. Hold up now. People not catching it. People is not catching what he's saying. And you're still validating what Romeo said. You want total control, even though it's for their good. See, this is where parents, because I am one. Parents, of course, that's what we want for our kids to do good stuff. Hey, Carmela, what's up, boss lady? I'm sorry, I was tired on y'all last night, girl. I had to go. I was tired. I ain't take my grandma nap. I'm gonna take my grandma nap, then I'll be back on later. What's up, boss lady?
Oh, that's a mess, girl. You know you're gonna have to start getting you a timer.
What happened?
Because you always say you're gonna be on at this amount of time and you be on at that amount of time.
You've been telling me that for years, girl. Stop. That's why I got that. I always put that thing up there. 500,000 years later.
Okay, because it ain't no telling where it's gonna go and how long it's gonna go.
That's why I was like, this. We discussed this. I was getting ready to blank out. I'm like, God, bye, God, talk about this tomorrow. I was out like a light. But anyway, like I was saying, we have to understand as parents, that's all we do is direct our kids. That's what we do. We can't help it, especially if we know the game and we trying to teach you the game and we laying stuff out. But parents gotta understand also, it may not go. You still gotta love your kids if they don't go that route. Some may go the bad route. That doesn't mean okay, you're now cut off. You know, poor people don't cut their kids off like that. And a lot of poor people kids are effed up. A lot of poor people kids, their kids are bums. But they'll still go, they still love their only like certain rich people or people, you know, now they quick to want to cut somebody off. But poor parents don't do that. They still love their kids. But I ain't disputing that man don't love his kids. I'm not disputing that. And I honestly think if, you know, the stuff that people were saying about Romeo, I honestly believe if you said it in his face, once he's not pissed off, he will be ready to fight. But hey, Chris, your song is out today, right? And that's something we us parents, we gonna get our heart broken, but we learn that the hard way. Like I said, my daughter is the go-getter. She a go-getter. She be in videos. She doing her thing. My son, same thing. I take him out with me everywhere. He knows everybody, but it's not him. It's just not him. It breaks your heart. But no, damn, I laid all of this out. So you could be so much. But I had to understand it's okay. It's just not his route. But when you're doing it for your kids, you don't think they're gonna break your heart because you thinking, it's like you thinking they're gonna bite on that bait that you threw them, and they're gonna bite because I got it to where they gotta bite. This bait so big, Henny is right there, and them kids break your heart. Some be nothing, But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? We didn't have no business putting type of that type of responsibility or that guilt on them. Kids today treat their parents like a bee on the street when they're mad. But I'm saying though, the things is, why are the kids mad? And we have to be willing to listen to them. It doesn't make them right or wrong, but they have to express themselves. And that's what I had to learn. And you hear them out. Just hear them out. And then when it's your turn to express yourself, then you express yourself. Because I like maybe Romeo didn't realize, he may have heard the story that his mom's left, not his mother, but his father's mother left them. His father wasn't there. He was raised with the grandkids. So a lot of hugs Master P did not get from his mother. A lot of hugs, a lot of loving and nurturing he didn't get from his mother. So he cannot give you guys what he don't have. He's loving you the best way he can love you. The best way he could do it. He did not get it. Then he got a big family. Then they out in the streets. That's why I said I see this on both sides of this. I see both of them. See, I'm trying to act like I'm a therapist, boss lady. Because see, people listening to say Romeo was right, and people's listening to say that Master P is wrong. Now, actually, what I really hear is a TV show showing how they're gonna get back together. Because Master P, they all capitalize off stuff. They're gonna capitalize off this some way, somehow. They're gonna make money off of this. They ain't giving you this for free, okay? That's Romeo is his father's kid. They're not giving you this for free, okay? Now both of them are back in the spotlight. Yeah, I do understand both. Yeah, exactly, beautiful spirit. See, a lot of people don't want to understand both sides. They don't want to understand because they it's like because it's bad enough that we got the women and men that's going at it. Now we got the parents and the kids and people that's like really putting. There's no way my child could do something, and especially, well, yeah, you know, I don't know Marquise, I don't know Romeo, but I know Romeo, and definitely don't know Marquise. But I don't know what Marquise been through. But I do know that Romeo has worked. Romeo is 33 years old, and Romeo has worked 21 years out of 33. That boy been working 23. That boy, some people ready to retire in 20 years. Romeo just getting started, and he put in 20 years already. Yeah, P sat up there and opened doors for him, but it's still his work. He the one was on them sets. He's the one that was in the studio. That's Romeo there. Even though you might be there with him, but it still took his work. It's him remembering them lines. It's him getting it. No, get that boy his props and be happy. Be proud. Your son put in 20 daggone years because of you. That's how I would say it. You know what I'm saying? My son done did 20 something years of work. Even though I done had that boy working. You understand what I'm saying? But not me, me, because it wasn't for me, wasn't for me. Nobody, like I said, nobody want to hear that shit all day, every day. No kid want to hear that because you wouldn't like if it was done to you. You would not like it. Every 5 minutes you hearing the same thing. That's why some kids leave home early. They don't want. Listen, let me try. I'll try my luck out there. I don't want to hear nothing no more about your house, what you did for me, blah 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 blah. And then you could tell that at some point in time, Romeo was very appreciative. Because besides this, when didn't Romeo thank his father? When didn't Romeo brag about his father? So now he's not bragging about his father. Now he's public enemy number one. And then on the flip side, because he's not showing you emotions that he can't give you, now he's the worst father of the year. All these stars are making money off the drama lately. Yeah, exactly. I gotta get into the truth, people. You know about them, boss lady? I know y'all hit my AC, but I'm hot.
The what people?
The truth. I just started hearing about them.
Oh man, we not going down that rabbit hole.
All right, so
It's sad.
when I cover it, then I guess you're gonna have to fill me in.
Yeah, yeah,
But
I got this.
that's gonna be done on this channel.
Okay.
So I'm gonna find out what's going on. I'm gonna try to find the beginning or whatever. I'm gonna be watching it from the beginning. I'm not gonna watch it first. Then voice lady gonna have to.
Oh, it's a lot. I was just
A
watching
lot?
it from all last night.
Well,
I've been into it, trying to figure it out.
oh, I didn't know, but yeah, but they all making money. Cause I remember Romeo, he's gonna get mad about him going back to It's hot. Oh, we're gonna get him. But boss lady, she ain't tell me nothing about that.
I just got all the because I thought it was over.
I never
And
knew. I don't know them. I never heard of them.
yeah, I seen it something a while ago, but I thought it was over. And then last night I seen this thing pop up, and I got to watching it. And I had to go back and watch more video, another video, and the one that was connected to that, and so yeah, I'm pretty up on it now.
Oh, well, I gotta get up on it. She said they both full of it. Who? Who, boo boo? That's my Shawnee Boo right there. My Shawnee Boo.
No, he's a narcissist, and he's dragging that little young girl along. She's just so vulnerable, and she wants to have something so bad. It's just sad. It's sad.
Who's the little girl?
The wife.
And you gonna call her a little girl? I thought somebody thought he said the little girl.
Well, I call her a little girl because she's number 22 and he's
Oh,
44.
oh, oh.
So,
See, I told you I don't know. I don't. Oh, yeah, little girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, little girl. Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I think I see like one thing, and he was like, "I didn't hit her. I didn't hit her," but that was on Instagram. But I didn't. I never paid it. No.
Right, right. That's what I thought. It was just something on Instagram until I ran across it last night. I was like, oh, this is a whole something.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Goodness.
into
And
the.
then he up there telling her, he sounded like Nature Boy talking about, you're ruining my name. You're ruining my reputation. I said, oh my goodness, it's a repeat.
What?
He was saying that she was going to ruin his reputation and all this type of stuff.
Yeah, that's why Master P doing this damage control now. That's why Master P doing this damage control.
Exactly.
You ain't messing up his Father of the Year award, damn it. But my thing is, Romeo is his rock, and it doesn't take away that. It doesn't take away that. Yes, Romeo was part of the strategy plan, which is nothing wrong, but you sound like any other parent who saw something in their child and capitalized off it. And then when you fell on hard times, instead of putting his stuff in the trust fund, you put it in the pot and just both. And yeah, so he participated in the family. You know what I'm saying? You keep taking that away from Romeo and making it seem like, like, and everybody, like, when you add this up and when you add that up, let me explain something to you. When you add that up and put how about don't add up Romeo's money then? I ain't hear nobody say that. They were like, and when you add that up, and you'll see why he did what he did. Okay, yeah, Romeo went to college for 3 years and then he left. So can you imagine? That boy ain't had no childhood. Yeah, he had stuff, but Romeo was always working. So when he grown, he want to get a Maserati. It's his money. You know what I'm saying? How many parents set
Oh, but
stuff?
how many cars and stuff has Master P bought and had mansions and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's counting his money.
Hmm. Hmm. And then everybody instead of saying, you know what, people see him as so much as as their father or the father they wish they had. But I'm like this. This sound like some Joe Jackson thing to me, but without the beating. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, you got talent now. Get up. Let's go. Step, step, step. Right, right, right. Front, front, front. It's okay if you the Michael Jackson, the Joe Jackson, and with a man with all the kids, and you thought you was gonna have the Jackson 5, but it was only Romeo. Hey, Purple Top, welcome.
Exactly.
And yeah, he fumbled it, but the thing is, being that he had the money in the pot, you can't front and act like his money in the pot didn't help. Yeah, you the adult and you had to do what you have to do with the money, but let's don't act like my money didn't help. Oh, I got coffee. Oh, sure, fine. Now the people don't send me coffee and stuff. It ain't my coffee ain't come yet. Oh my God, but thank you so much. Yeah, they shady. They better unshady and get my coffee. Let me see. When it come, I will definitely tell you. But thank you, beautiful spirit. I always appreciate you in the spirit. But we're gonna let this play out some more. Like I said, this video is Nino Brown. Check him out. And like I said, this is not an attack on none of them. This is what they need to be hearing from each other to move forward. Master P ain't gonna hear it though. Master P is not gonna hear it. Them Tauruses is not gonna hear it, right, boss lady?
That's right.
He's set in his way. He's fixed in his ways, and that's it.
He don't believe in that his son should change from a kid to a man. I don't know how he didn't expect that, but that's just the way it is.
None of his family's supposed to grow up. No, not just Romeo. None of them. Like that's why you're in jail. He one of the people like when you do something, that's why you're in jail. Like nobody want to hear that, man. Shit. That because you didn't get caught. I'm saying, damn, I did. You gonna keep throwing it in my face? He has to strip down now as heir and let his younger brother count the legacy. God gave men testicles to handle these things. He was supposed to keep this off social media. I
Mm.
was saying they're not because someday they're getting ready to do something. You understand what I'm saying? They get ready to do something. So it could be a thing that hey, let's get our name. Remember, Romeo is back on growing up hip hop. They have to have a buzz to make you want to watch it. Like, why is he back there? They need a storyline. See, y'all guys got y'all keep forgetting they are in the entertainment business first and foremost. They have to they have to keep paying for that lifestyle that they're living in, which is nothing wrong with that. But all these years, they're not giving you up this information for free. People need to think about it. They're not giving you up this. You think even when it came down to Marquise and 50 Cent, his son got to be coming out with something. They ain't give you that information for free. And then keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now you got them two going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But me, that's why, like, even if Romeo put that out there, P didn't have to respond. Remember, he's the father. He didn't have to respond. Gary speaking to you, boss lady. Boss lady. Well,
Yeah, what you say?
Gary said, boss lady, hello, how are you?
Hello, Gary. How are you? I'm quite well.
I can't stand y'all. I can't stand none of
I'm
y'all.
having my tea and crumpets.
Yes, darling. Yes, yes. Clink, clink. Clink, clink. With this phone. Clink, clink. Oh my God. We're gonna listen to a little bit more. I'm not gonna play the mayor whole entire video because y'all go watch the rest over there.
A millionaire brother listening to you, thinking about what you got. Man, I would never fall off because I have a plan.
Right.
And even if it looks like a struggle at times of why I'm doing what I'm doing, you could just pull me over and ask me instead of get out there and tear the family down. Because how you gonna take care of the family, especially if you're going off the path? Because let me tell y'all something about
How Master P. See, this is what's confusing me. This is what's confusing me. What do you mean? How you gonna take care of the family? I thought you gave them a plan, right? You gave them a plan. They should be self-efficient then. Stop saying take. Nobody say again. Nobody want to have to take care of the family. No, they grown, man. The thing is, you want them. They're grown and they want to do things the way they want to do it, not the way.
Wait a minute. I don't Romeo only had two kid, one kid, or two kids?
Well, he says two, but I thought Romeo only had one, the little girl. But I guess he had another little girl we didn't know about.
Yeah, he has two, but that's his family that he has to take care of, that he got to build a legacy for. So I don't know what Master P is over here harping about.
Hmm. You are right. He could have just let him talk and deal with his son. Even if he didn't deal with his son at all, beautiful spirit, he didn't have to respond. At the end of the day, you're the father. He's the child. I don't care how old your kids get. I don't care how old. I gotta remind them, I'm the adult, you're the child. Certain games, I'm not gonna play with no kid. I'm not going back and forth with no kid. I'm not just so the people could believe I'm a good. No, if you don't know I'm a good parent, then that's your business. You know, if that's somebody else, yeah, yeah, exactly, beautiful. You still want to be that parent that's needed. Yeah, yeah, exactly. How you gonna take care of it? No, no. And then he makes them think without him you'll be nothing. Now that part people don't hear neither. Without me, y'all ain't gonna be nothing. And they like shit. Then he take care of the community, but so do Romeo. Romeo takes care of the community. Romeo does community service. Romeo is a giver. Again, it's not just you who's doing it, Master P. I am so glad that I'm a working man, I'm a businessman and not a street dude. How you gonna protect me? You better know how to fight, Gary. Now let me stop. Oh, I am hungry and I need a nap at the same time. What am I to do? Like, am I going to dream something to eat or something? Gosh, let's go.
Hollywood. I done seen in so many meetings. That's why I don't like Hollywood. They offer you all these big old deals, telling you what they're gonna give you,
Right.
and then it don't happen. Then what you gotta do? Now you might jump the gun and say something crazy to somebody. Cause my son called me like right after my daughter died. I know he was mixing it up with people and doing this thing. He said, "Dad, I don't want to do nothing but the water with you." And I got the text. I say, "Son, what you mean? He said, I want to be no part of the family business. I want to go and do my own thing." So now you get
See? See? Now, how can you be lazy, entitled, and spoiled when you got a man telling you, I don't want to do I'm only going to do the water with you. You understand what I'm saying? Again, people not listening. Only a man can say that to another man. I'm gonna be doing my own, but like you said, boss lady, he basically said what you just said, boss lady.
Yeah.
Damn near verbatim.
I could hear it. I could hear it coming out of him.
these aides and all these different people, they tell you don't need to be under your daddy. You got to show you grown. Bro, I'm always under my daddy. My daddy don't. My daddy called me right now. Look, man, sing this up and do this here. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with business. That's sending me something. That ain't business. Okay? You ain't doing what your father said to do. Stop it, Pete.
About money.
And if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
So he
did.
can have it all. But I'm just saying, my son can have it all. But then I got to think about all the rest of the kids now. If you got a selfish attitude, and you showed that because you did everything to tear us down. And then now you got me, even when I go out here and do stuff for people in the community.
Well, how did he tear you down? Didn't Romeo say you can't, if somebody speak the truth, you can't tear them down. If your products is good and if you good, he ain't tear you down. He just ain't working with you no more. Master P making me feel hurt. I feel his pain. I feel his pain. I ain't lying. I feel your pain. You could, like, even you said you could feel it. Even you said he could feel it, but that don't
Yeah,
make
he
Romeo the
feels
bad one though. Go ahead.
he feels let down because he feel like, after he made all these plans and all this stuff, that boy should have stayed on what he planned. But it doesn't work like that. You gave him the plan, you gave him the instructions, you showed him the way,
Uh
and
huh.
now he's swimming by himself.
Because he want to keep the money in the pot. He want to keep the money in the pot, and Romeo like I got my own pot. Damn it.
He got his own family, he got his own kids, he has his own ideas now. He trying to go through with some of his own ideas.
You never hear when my grandson be here, Gary. Hmm. I remember before I used to have, that's when I used to be on and I had the camera on. So he used to always come by me and I'm like, no, you cannot be and he used to try to sneak in the video. And I'm like, you can't be in the video. And I just have his hand go like, hi. Then I'm like, get out the
Yeah, he be
camera.
having a lot to say.
Because you know they'll hit you with a
Grandson
child,
very
they'll hit
busy.
they'll hit you with a child restriction real quick. Real quick.
No, we just let him do the talking in the background.
Uh-huh. No, he can't even talk. Remember, she got me, and I'm like, but damn, she got my ass. I'm like, that's a puppet. Remember, boss
Oh,
lady.
Fifi,
Remember,
that
remember they got
was
my
so
page.
funny.
Remember they got my page. I'm like, hold up, this a puppet. What do you mean, your kids? I'm like, what are you talking about? I had to fight that shit. That's why I said, just show, wave your hand. That's it.
And you kept saying they said a child was chasing. I said, but it was just she though that day. You said she she.
Carmela says, this is a prime example of why you let people talk. Master P is telling a lot, and I think it's not the message he intended. Exactly. Because you already let us know the money go in the pot. Like, No, it should be in the trust fund. It should be in the trust fund. So, as soon as that boy turned 18, he supposed to be like, that's all his money. But being that he's the manager and the father, and you have been everything to that boy, he wants to breathe. That's why Angela Simmons didn't want him. No, Angela Simmons did want him. Romeo not
Angela, she was in love. She loved her some Romeo. Shit.
true. Romeo not a built. Romeo's not built to follow his dad's shoes. He's not supposed to follow his dad's shoes.
God, he's doing his own
He's
thing. He
doing
has
his
his
own
own
thing.
ideas.
If he didn't go public with this, he would still be heirs. He don't want to be the heir. Master P giving his money to so does Romeo. Romeo give his money to charity also. He doesn't want to. He doesn't. People keep thinking these kids again. People keep thinking these kids want it. No, he wants to be his own man. He do not want to be in his father's shoes. See, people got their mind kind of twisted. Not saying your mind is twisted, Purple. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when you listen to all the other, they're not speaking realistic. They're like, no. I had, like I said, me as a parent myself, I had to realize that. Of all the stuff I'm doing, I'm thinking that, my son is going to be like more engaged, more political, getting stuff done, get, I thought it was going to be like more out there. Then I had to learn the hard way. No. No. Yeah, but it breaks your heart. That's why I say I feel him. I feel him. I went out of my way and lined things up. But I'm not going to say, oh, but he's spoiled and he's entitled. No, he's just not. No, I'm waiting for him to say I want to do things my way, but he got to get a little bit. I'm waiting for him to get older into that. But he ain't at that age yet. But I'm just saying that we got to realize that. And yes, it breaks your heart as a parent, but it should make you proud as a parent too. Oh, look at my baby. Everything I taught him. Because believe me, you think Romeo is going on his own and he's not using the gift that his father gave him? That's what makes you a proud father. That's when you know you did your job. When he take what you taught him and he build an empire with what you taught him. That's how you know. Not sitting there and sitting up there and handling stuff and being a part of everything and micromanaging everything and then saying, I want you to do this. Well, you need to do it like that. No, Romeo wants to fall like you fell. He want to get back up like you got back up. He wants to make mistakes too. He wants to fix his mistakes too. You have to grant him that. And it doesn't make them a failure because in that case, you'll be a failure. But you're not a failure. But you also said you got down, you got up, that's what life is about. And give Romeo his chance to do it with love. With love. Not what you cut off. What's the difference between Master P and his father? The difference is little Romeo is 33 years old, Gary, and he's been working 21 years of that. Marquise has not been working 21 years of his life. Marquise don't have it. Marquise is starting now. I've seen a couple of movies that Marquise was in, but Little Romeo was a brand. Little Romeo money contribute to the household. Little Romeo Mike could do certain business better than his father. He took a promotion deal and put his son there. And Romeo mine is not. They paying for my face. I ain't getting nothing. You talking about promotion? Damn all of that. Putting my
Yeah,
face
I think what it is the money that he because it keeps going back to when he was a kid. So I think that the money that was made when he was a kid is now being questioned, and and Romeo wants to have
Answer.
it change. Yeah, he wants to change it around and redo whatever was done. He wants
Mm-hmm.
undone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is now.
Beautiful spirit, you ain't lying, girl. I might pass out. I might pass out. You ain't never. That will make me beyond proud. Make me beyond proud. Like, word you you got that word you learned. It's like when I hear my daughter and she be saying she be doing little things, and then she'll say something smart like, well, they had that on. I made sure I had on my roll. I'm like, okay, she did listen to some of the things that I said. You know what I'm saying? That's a proud. Them be proud. Them be proud moments. Them be proud moments. But he not ready for that because he's so used to being in control. You can't control everything. That's why Romeo put that, even though I think it's for them to make money. That's just how I really truly feel. So they going this is a financial gain for the both of them. But you're saying that from a mother's heart. You publicly outed family business as a man. That's a so he publicly outed family business. Shoot. Up there. Why would you call your brother talking about, oh yeah, he was in school, but he was a hustler and all of this? That wasn't his business to tell. It wasn't his business. He gonna say it later. Oh yeah, he in jail. People mad at me. I took in his kid, but then you want to say what the brother did. I'm like, no, you want to out people business, and it's no harm taking it. This is just how I feel. And if Master P never responded, then Romeo wouldn't have had to respond back. See, when you're the parent, you know these things, Purple Top. All he said is you saying, or all you saying that it could have been left that, oh, he's heard about his sister. It could have been left right there. And people would say, you know what, little Romeo is still grieving. That's a kid talking. Now, when a parent comes back and answer it, now Romeo said, "Oh, okay, he said that, so I'm going to say this."
Yeah, he kind of validating what the boy said.
Exactly. So it's what you mean? It's a no-no. This is the entertainment business. You're going to find out their business one way or damn another. It is what it is. It is what it is. They gotta keep. They have to keep a storyline. See, people keep separating this from the entertainment business. This is still the entertainment business. So that makes it a yes, yes, Purple Top, because they gotta capitalize off of this. Us regular folks keep thinking, oh, they shouldn't say this. The hell they should. I gotta capitalize off of this. You don't know they got a show in the works of them trying to get back together. It could be a show called Father and Son. Air it out. Or Romeo and Master P work things out. Or Romeo and Master P go to therapy. They could do a whole series off of this. Are you Purple Top? You're not thinking about money, baby. They're thinking about money. Us folks over here ain't thinking about money. They thinking about, he say that. Romeo like, damn, this shit. I know. Oh, let me play this game and get me some money out of it. And his father like, okay, son, because I'm gonna go back and forth with you. Can't play the game by yourself. Can't play it by yourself. Yes, stuff like this make. Let me put that up there. So if when people watch this over, they can see stuff like this makes them still relevant. There we go. There we go.
Yep, 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 yep.
And then as they're telling their stories, they are both promoting their businesses. Romeo was promoting his new movie he got coming. Matter of fact, Romeo just did two new movies. He did one with Latoya Luckett at the Christmas special, and then he did another one with somebody else. Right? Romeo just completed 2 movies. While this is going on, Romeo has made all of us go to his page. Because I ain't never went to Romeo page. Now, how would I know the boy doing 2 new movies? Because he made me go to his page. I ain't never went to Master P page. When I mean page, I mean their Instagram. Now, I done went to Master P's I have never had neither one of them on Instagram. So can you imagine other people like me who has never went to Little Romeo's Instagram? Now they there. Now they see the movies he just made. And whoever got Master P's side, if they never was on Master P Instagram, they are following now. Depending on whose side you're on. So if you're on Romeo's side, hey, you just got some new followers. If you're on Master P's side, hey, you now got you some new followers. They just raised their stock. That's why I'm not going to sit back and forth arguing with nobody on here because they don't understand the business of it. This boy been under his father how long? You think he ain't pick up something, even though he changed it by doing a gossip thing, but he's teaching while he's gossiping. So now they're going to have to figure a way. Everybody now who in the middle want their relationship back. And that's what we're going to pay for. That's what we're going to pay for. We're going to be waiting for a show to come out to see them 2 relationships get back together. Like, yeah, okay. You think it's time for us to become back father and son again? Yeah. So even though you doing business your way, and I'm doing business my way, but we both can make some money now. Let's bring Romeo and his father back together. That's money.
Yeah. No, but regardless of how you look at it.
To everybody, well, he shouldn't. God damn it, that shouldn't ain't paying these damn light bills. I am. And his father like, okay, son, why you think he going back and forth with his son? They got to make it look really bad. Like they really messed up to keep us interested. That's what they doing, and we are interested, and we are watching it, and yes, we're covering it. You know what I'm saying? Go get your likes and get your views, to both of you. You know what I'm saying? To both of you. That's where the money at. Even though they went on in the, because I'm like, ain't no way in the world. That boy worked 23 years of his life, and he's seen all his father tactics. And people are gonna still call him lazy, entitled. Does it look like Master P sit around and spoil people all damn day? We ain't talking about no charity. He just said, if you do what I say, if you do this. Right. What's harder to manage, money with college degree or a street knowledge degree? It depends, because you need both. You need both. Because even if you got a college degree, you got to remember that you still need that. You still need that hood type of mentality, or you're gonna get got. It's sharks all over. It's sharks. You think they nice people in these businesses, in them shirt and ties? They cutthroat. They more cutthroat there than in the street. At least in the street, you in a car. Not you. Boss lady, I said she in her car.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So and they make it so bad when you them college people and all of that. They even shake each other's hands and stab you in the back. At least in the street. At least you ain't shaking my hand. You don't like me. I don't like you. Whoever get got. But in that other world, hey, how you doing? Well, how's your wife? Well, how's the dog? Knowing that they're gonna take the whole company, you know what I'm saying? Is everything fine? If you ever need me, let me know why they taking your whole business, right? So you gotta have a little combination of both. You need some street knowledge. You gotta know when you're looking at a grimy person. You gotta know these things. And then you need to know business to make it in this world. So you need to sort of kind of both. Life is nothing but a balance. Life is nothing but a balance. It's nothing but a balance. But I would like to say that um, this too shall pass. They're going to get over it. They're going to be okay. They worse in the corporate world. Yeah. And you can't see them coming because their status, and how they look. You need them. But all I would like to say is hopefully they will do a show where they take the time and hear each other out because both needs to know. Master P need healing too. He needs some hugs too. You know, and then Master P also got to realize, his kids got to realize what y'all looking for from him. He can't give you. And Master P got to learn how to say we. He got to learn how to say the word we sometimes. Not just me. You ain't do it all by yourself. Yeah, you started it, but you ain't do it all by yourself. You know? So, hopefully they get through this. I may even cut the comments off because I'm so sick of people trying to say, well, he said, I don't want to hear that. Because at the end of the day, when your kids are hurting, the kids are hurting. And people rather just so y'all can win the argument, y'all don't mind if people kids are hurting. All right. What are you doing? You can't be serious. Oh, I thought I was on mute. Sorry, guys.
What happened?
I was talking to my son. I thought I was on mute. I'm going back on mute.
Push play. Push play, girl.
They acting like, well, P, why are you doing this? Bro, I can't do this to stop this for these kids. I've been doing this. This is where I come from. Like, so who gonna do it? If my son tell me, man, you don't worry about taking care of people in the community. So I'm like, what? So you gonna do it? Go do it. One of my people told me, man, people up in the morning with you. People don't want to stay up late at night with you. Everybody got 24 hours. Some people want to just go have their fun and they're young. Think about it. I ain't perfect. Right. When I was out there chasing, But let me tell you something. In doing what I had to do, none of us, we men. You might see something nice you want to, but that's what that ain't gonna stop me from the next day from doing what I gotta do.
No.
I ain't about to lay down.
Mm-mm.
Then I got myself together, dog. To be honest with you know what, God? I can't be no double-minded man. I gotta go get my life together. And that's what I've been doing. But I've been sitting down with my son before this, right? Bible scriptures telling me all this stuff, but you're supposed to forgive.
Right.
Let's be honest with you.
Right.
Everything about me has been judged, man. Think about you supposed to do this and you ain't that, you ain't, you know. I'm like, man, is you serious?
But you know what? Your success taking shots at you.
Yeah.
A lot of the things you did in life and became so successful and so fruitful, you became the tree and grew fruit. And I want to say this on the last part. A man, it's in the Bible, a man that is given a castle, a man that builds his castle is richer than a man that's given his castle.
Yeah.
You know how to put the window back.
Yeah.
You know how to put the door back. He don't know how to do that. So when you say, hey man, I'll give you this and do that, don't give nobody shit that don't deserve and don't earn. You making an entitled beast.
Yeah.
Because now he gonna feel like the world owe him something when you ain't around.
You know what? To be honest with you though, what you gonna do when I'm gone? Because
See?
this could have killed
See?
me. Think about it.
Heart attack.
Anything. I don't know.
But I'm saying if he all you get this news and like, oh,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Think
saying?
about it. So people on
We ain't
social
no free chicken.
media know what social media.
Right.
Oh, damn, I'm saying stop it. And then I done messed up everything. Hold on. Stop it, Masterpiece. Stop it. Stop giving people. And that boy ain't asked you for nothing. Let me see if somebody said something under my comment. I didn't make a comment. And they didn't take it off. I don't see my comment, damn it. Let me see if they ate me up. Oh, no, I don't see my comment. This is my show though. Anthony asked you for something. Wow, I don't see it. They probably took it off. Yeah, they probably took off my comment. They just got rid of my stuff. This guy says, man, I appreciate this video so much. Talk about, am I off mute? Okay, I am off mute. He says, on my channel, most of my videos about my children, and I'm going through the exact same thing. No one wants to hear what daddy goes through as a father. Just the gossip. Hats off for P. Guess what? We ain't talking about you. We see again people taking it. Let me tell y'all something. Adults. I ain't gonna play no more of the video because I want to take 100% of his video. Y'all want to see the rest of the video? Go to his channel and support his channel. His name is Nino Brown. So I ain't gonna play no more. So y'all want to see the rest? Go on to him, right? But I will say that sometimes you gotta remember you was a kid too. You understand? And a lot of things kids don't understand. They're not at that point yet. So, yeah, like I was saying, you know, hold on, guys. Boss lady, you can talk a little second.
Okay, so you know, the basically Master P is feeling like he losing his balance or control. Let's say that over the situation because he didn't think that Romeo was going to come out and speak his mind, which he shouldn't have listened to that. He should have called him on the phone. He shouldn't have answered him on social media. He should have called him on the phone and said, "Hey, Romeo, oh, I see you feeling some type of way. Let's sit down and talk about it." But like Sugar said, it's about money. So they did it on the internet because of the fact that it's it's worth more, even though bad publicity is still good publicity. That's the way I look at it. That's the way they looking at it. But not Master P. He like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get a skateboarder. But Master P is looking at it like it was his plan and it could always go his way. Just like that. He doesn't feel he don't feel like feels out of control. He feels like he's lost control of what he considers his plan. Which place is
No, no, no. I'm not gonna play no more of the video.
oh, that's it.
That's why I said, we could talk about it now because I don't want to play 100% of the video. So that's why I said if anybody want to watch the full video, they can go to the channel and watch the last half. Because basically it's going to be going back and forth of I, me, I, me.
Yeah, he feeling wounded. He feel like somebody took his toys off the playground without his permission.
They live where? They live where? Where they live at, Beautiful Spirit? Because I want to check this out. I'm gonna stop this and Boss Lady be coming right back on. She said they going at it. Damn, we
Go
missing
ahead.
it. Where is it? Instagram?
We need to find that.
And then I told you Nicole said she gonna had a baby, right? Ay ay ay. What is their name?
What channel is it?
If it's a channel I can't catch it, but if it's Instagram I can catch it. And then later on we are going to play Chrissy new song. We got a world premiere. My girl Chris Way, Chrissy's Way. Tell her she can take the wood. Her name is gonna be Chrissy's Way. No, but Boss Lady, I believe. Oh, Get Out. That's his channel. Oh, then I can't go to that. I can't go to that. But I think like Boss Lady nailed it. And she's speaking her she understands her Tauruses. So she gave us a Taurus point of view. So, but I think she laid it out. And I think right now, I think that's the main issue. He's not spoiled. He just letting his father know I am my own man now. I'm my own man. Certain business deals you did, I didn't like. I'm taking full control over my life, and Master P gonna have to, just be happy because shit, you gonna taught that boy everything he needs to know. He gonna be okay. With a father like you, Master P, that boy gonna be okay. Hey, Miss Lee, y'all. We ready to jump off of here. We getting ready to jump off of here. We ready to jump off of here. And then I would see you like there. She came back before I left. That's good. That's good. Yeah, but I think you already nailed it, boss lady. I mean, you nailed. You just came in and nailed it.
What?
I said you came in and technically nailed it. You know, I think the way you said it, the way you explained it, is like the best way you can
Because
put
I'm a
it.
Taurus. I know how he feels.
Mm, 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 mm. I don't know why.
Mhm.
I'm feeling his pain. Plus, like, I'm feeling his pain. I'm feeling his pain
So
because
we
he
be
know it ain't
around
about
here?
because he know it ain't about no money. And
No.
not and if that's their way of getting a storyline, okay. If they're gonna turn this into a storyline, I get it. But it don't take away. I feel his pain. So a lot of this is true, but it ain't about money. It's much deeper. Oh, poor Master P, you need. I'm gonna give you a hug. You need a hug, Master P, because when he was young, he missed a lot of hugs. Yeah,
Does Masterpiece still have all? Because I haven't heard him having any new people. No new groups or any new. What is
no,
he?
he went straight into business. See, that's what people Romeo's basically saying. No, we stopped for a while. No Limits was doing nothing,
Right.
but Master P kept hustling, and then at that point, you spending money. You spent a lot of money. You had to pay your taxes, but at the end of the day, that's be like, yeah. So now I'm have to be like, yeah, that really did happen. So that's good too. That little Romeo did bring that out because now again he's giving Master P more things to preach about. Yeah, you get up, you get down, you get up, you get down, and blah blah blah. So that's something more you can learn instead of thinking that he always had it good like that. Nah, fucked up. I messed up the money, and then I got back on top. That's good too. I mean, everything they doing right now is good. I just think it's the people themselves. It's the people themselves that's making it worse. I think the people themselves that they don't do the research. They don't do research and they don't understand, Romeo's side. They don't say damn. Nobody has said damn. This boy been working. He's 33 and been working 21 years. Like nobody don't they don't see that. They keep saying, "Oh, little Romeo." Yeah, but this man is 33 years old and he worked. He's been working since then.
Mm-hmm.
So in his mind, he probably felt like a Michael Jackson. That's why I say he's a Joe Jackson and Romeo would be like the Michael Jackson. And people don't understand. Yeah, he had a lot of fun doing it, but that probably wasn't the childhood that he wanted. That's a lot of time. 12 to 14 hours on set, and then in the studio. Then you gotta remember them rhymes. Then it's the videos. Then it's the promotion, and then you gotta go on tour. That's a lot for a little kid.
Yeah, and then he was on that Nickelodeon. That's a whole nother company.
hmm That's why I said when he was on set, them 12 and 14 hours. So we seeing it is like it's not nothing. But it's a lot to 11 and 12-year-old and 13-year-old. It's a lot to them. But y'all grown folks It may be nothing to you because you didn't experience it and you're thinking he should be grateful. No, that boy's putting in that work. The same way y'all said Michael Jackson didn't really have a childhood, and neither did Romeo.
Right.
And as a grown man, you can't tell him what to say and what not. He ain't no freaking kid. Well, you should say about the Nah, y'all got him. No. And then you can't tell, again, you can't tell, Romeo can't tell his father how to feel neither. Because his mother, his dad wasn't there, and his mother got mad and the mother left. Then he had to live with the grandparents, which was the best thing that happened to him. Because being that he's living with the grandparents, his grandfather turned around and left him some money in the insurance. That was not his kid. That was his grandkid. So it's a lot. It's always a lot of family and generational things that outsiders they don't think about. They only see it when it's them. But people got to take the time out, and he needs to say, nah, my son wasn't lazy. My son worked his ass off. I guarantee you, if Romeo said that, I mean, if Masterpiece said that, I bet you Romeo will have to come back with something positive to say about his father. I
Yeah.
guarantee you. If he'd be like, nah, my son wasn't spoiled. And yeah, he got things other kids didn't get, but that boy been working since he was 11. Hold up now. But no, instead of taking that opportunity to really shut him up by saying something nice, that's what Romeo want to hear, something nice. That's it. That's why you want to hear something nice. You know what I'm saying? So now they fighting over. So people like, oh, he ain't built like his dad. Yeah, he
Is
is built like
Romeo a
his dad.
Pisces?
No,
Is Romeo a Pisces?
Romeo is a Leo, honey. That's why he's the only one that stepped
Oh,
into Pops. That's why he's stepping to Pops, okay?
oh my.
So that lion and that damn that lion and that bull. Romeo ain't like the rest of them. You see, he called those Pops. I want to do, but no, he wants to be independent. No, he's not going to stay up under his father, and he has to do his own thing. The Leo in him has to do it. He's not. It's not gonna happen. That's why I said, So everybody's saying all this. I'm like, nah, y'all got Romeo twisted now. Romeo has to take what he learned from his father, because he has to take that, and he has to. And what he doesn't understand is Romeo wants to show him what I've learned from you. Look, Dad. But I learned this from you. But I have to do it on my own. But but look what you did. Look what I learned from you. But either way, I gotta take me a nap because I know I'm gonna be back on later. I don't know which one of them jungle people we going at today. Are you just getting in the house, boss lady, or you going out the house? Well, either way, boss lady. Well, either way, I want boss lady to say goodbye to y'all. I still want to cut off without saying see you later. But either way, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. And like I said, take some time. Oh, hold up. I think I got my coffee. Take some time out and, think about what's going on and stop going against each other. Thank you, beautiful spirit. They just gave it to me. I appreciate my little coffee. Thank you so much, darling. I appreciate you. Here we go. All right, we out of here. Catch you guys later. Peace out. And I think tomorrow, because early, Miss Leo, I'm gonna do the because I didn't realize, people gonna be busy um Saturday because Sunday is Christmas. But I want to get some I want to still do a video, with the support. Maybe somebody want to order last minute gift or something. So I'm not gonna be able to do that Sunday. So I might do that tomorrow, but kind of early. So just look out for the notifications. Look out for the notifications. Okay, I'm out of here right now. Forget I'm out of here. Peace. Thank you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Now y'all can drop your comments. Y'all can feel whatever way y'all want to feel. You know. But I will tell you though. If y'all think if Romeo know he worked and he know he put in there, he don't give two F what y'all saying. Peace.